Morning guys, morning to our friends. We are here today in we are here today in the center of New Zealand walk today, and this is we are still in Nelson. This is called the center of New Zealand because it was actually the central of the point of survey. That's why it was called central, the center of New Zealand. That was in the 1800s.
This park here means a lot to New Zealanders.
Because this is where they played the first ever rugby.
Oh, did you read that?
Yes, I have.
The first ever rugby game in New Zealand was played.
So guys, have a look. This is where the first ever rugby game ever played here in New Zealand. I know that one. I have read that one. So I did my homework a little bit. As you can see, this is going to be a 1-hour walk for us, so bear with me. I will be probably stopping some of this soon and just continue to the end of the walk. But this is what is called, this is the Botanical Reserve, the City of History and Trees.
It says a hockey game 1914 between England and New Zealand, and Nelson played at that park here. It was a hockey match.
Okay,
England
so we are here in the Botanical Hills tracks. We're just going for a walk. It will be a fun walk for us. It's quite cool here. I don't even have to wear masks because we are going to be with distance from other people. So I'm sure we're going to enjoy this walk. You guys, I'm sure this is going to be of interest for those who are interested in the history of New Zealand. So this is just a short video, and we will just be coming back again soon just to show you something.
Hang on. They probably might wonder just the name Nelson is significant because Nelson was named after Admiral Lord Nelson. He was the admiral of the British fleet that defeated the French at the Battle of Trafalgar. That is why the big rugby ground near our place is called Trafalgar Park. It's named after, it's like one of the greatest battles in history. And Nelson famously, he died. He actually died on that ship. That's what but he gave the name to this province and this city. And the next door province is called Marlborough.
Yeah.
And it's named after another British war hero called the Duke of Marlborough. That was not long before that. And the capital of Marlborough province is called Blenheim, which is the greatest battle. He won 4 battles for English armies in Europe, mainly against the French. And the Duke of Marlborough, his name was John Churchill, and he is the great ancestor of Winston Churchill, who's another hero of Great Britain that became the Prime Minister in World War II. But that was actually his direct ancestor, John Churchill, the Duke of Marlborough. But that Marlborough is named after him and Nelson after. So it shows, round here we see our British history. You know, some names in New Zealand are named after Maori names and others are pure British. Not many others.
Thank you for that info, Nige.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just want to show you guys, this is an old tree here. You see how big that tree is? See how big that tree is? Nigel, if you can stand underneath the tree, you probably will be walking. I think this is the shortest tree. See this? That is a big tree. See how big that tree is? Yep. We're just going for a short walk, guys, and we're just leaving this rugby field. I hope that I can still continue to take the video. Hopefully I have plenty of battery that goes there. So this is the beauty of New Zealand. This quite sort of serene in here, very peaceful. When you go for a walk, you normally go through the little bushes in here, which is you can smell are the trees, really, and Not really, haven't seen many birds or any animals around yet, but just seeing the dogs are just actually playing at the field anyway. But yes, we're going through a little forest. It's very nice and very soothing for those people who want to be thinking for themselves. The same with me. I'm actually suffering from the rashes of the heat with these masks on your face, but today I'm not wearing mask because we are only going away. We're not going to be close to these people. There's also a footpath up there, I think, because it's got rail up there. You can see some people probably just walking through the track down there, but these trees are shading the walkway, which makes it easier for even for a long walk. This is going to be an hour walk, I think, and hopefully we get the shorter side of it, or else I won't be able to finish the walk because as you can see, I'm already puffing. Oh, there you go. Here you go. We're going to the Mai Tai Valley. It's only take 5 minutes. There you can see. And then we are going to the center of New Zealand, you guys. Quite exciting. So that is the steps, not the steps, but the path going to the center of New Zealand. And this is going to the Mai Tai Valley. So we might just go up the top. It only take 20
we were
minutes.
talking the other day, and I mentioned, I don't know whether I mentioned on the other one, but saying that Nelson is famous because it claims to have the most sunshine hours in New Zealand of any city.
Yeah.
Even though it's in the South Island, which is usually colder than the North Island, you can see, even now, you can see snow on the mountains, but it still has a lot of sunshine hours. And that's why it grows a lot of fruit here, particularly apples.
Yeah.
And I think it's the most southerly they can grow kiwi fruit.
Oh, yeah, I think they have, yeah. There's some kiwi fruit.
Any further south, it's just too cold to grow kiwi fruit, which they grow a lot where we're from.
Yeah.
But in our province, the town of Wakatani, they claim to have more sunshine hours than here. Tauranga would be pretty high up on the list, but it's not as high as Wakatani, which is in the eastern part of our province.
Yeah.
And they've sort of had a battle for years. Is it Nelson or Wakatani, or is it even Blenheim that's in the next province over? You also know there are a lot of vineyards growing grapes also here. This is like a big agricultural area.
Yeah, it was a pity because we were not
Grapes.
able to stop to one of the vineyards there.
Grapes, apples.
Because we were actually rushing to get to the vineyard of the wedding of our niece at that time. Hi guys.
Hello.
I'm puffing already.
Yeah.
It's only a small walk, but it's going uphill.
Yeah.
It's going uphill.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take a lot for me to get to the top.
We noticed today the downtown very lively, a lot of people in town visiting shops. We're from a city. Tauranga is much bigger than Nelson, but we have a problem that the downtown in Tauranga is just dying. A lot of vacant shops.
Yeah.
Various reasons for that. Everything else is good. Just the downtown.
Just a downtown, but when you go, if you want to go shopping in Tauranga, there's the Mount Maunganui. We've got the bigger mall. We got the Papmoa, which is also beautiful, and the crossing, which is fairly new. And you guys, for all Filipino friends, you have to go to the crossing. We got the Little Manila there, and the owner Anya and her husband. We're very, very friendly, and I'm sure a lot of Filipinos already been there. So yeah, they have set up the Filipino restaurants there. We went to the opening of it. Wow,
the nature of New Zealand has changed a lot. When I first came here, we got no access to news in the Philippines. We don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on now with internet, cell phones, and also Cutie always watching Filipino TV. We never had that when we were first here, but
yes,
now
we now have
a lot of people. They know more about Filipino stars than some people in the Philippines know that. That's just like Filipinos.
Yeah. So we'll just keep filling up a little bit of information, guys, while we are walking up top, because it's a little bit high up. So I think I'll turn off from here, and when we get closer, I'll turn again. See how high? There's one down there.
Right here in Nelson also, as I said, you got the apples and hops. They make a lot of ice cream here also. And
yeah, as you can see, we are going a bit up high. Might even have to take my jacket off just to cool me down a bit.
The seaport here, a lot of the boats are actually fishing boats.
Yes.
Companies like Sea Lord. Sea Lord is
Sanford Nelson.
Sea Lord is partially owned by a Maori consortium. They have a share in that, and some of those boats go out for several weeks, and they just fish and fish, and you just sleep on the boat. They're big ships, and they come back in, and you have a couple of weeks off or something.
Yeah.
That's what's famous here in Nelson.
So guys, I will cut off from here. I will continue a little bit up further, because all you can see will be just the same thing. This is the walkway, and I will turn it on again. I will take a video again, getting closer to the top. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Hope you will enjoy this one, because this is some sort of information for us. To me, this is just a first coming to the center of New Zealand, which is quite exciting. All right, guys, we're finished for now. We'll see you again up top. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to show you this. Oh, it's the same thing. There's only telling us where to go, which is the center of New Zealand, and also the Maitai Valley. All right, it's just telling us where to go. At least we are given the direction. I'll see you guys later up there. See ya. Bye bye.